Hello, brave souls, and welcome back to Tarot Cafe with Chris. Brave souls, thank you for being here. Welcome. For today, we're going to ask for some guidance and some advice for whatever situation you're going through, and you need to understand what's going on and how can you go through this successfully. So think of your situation and what would you like to ponder on while listening to this reading. Please remember this is a general reading, not all the messages will resonate, so please don't try to force any message to fit. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for the others. If this doesn't resonate, maybe it's not the right time yet, or you might need to search for another tarot reading. I think we all receive the messages on due time. Divine timing is at play, and even if there is a message we don't understand right now, it could make sense later on. We have focus on your vision, be vigilant with your attention, and resolve the conflict. Pay deeper attention to differing opinions. Brave soul, you might find yourself losing energy on something that it's not really that important, or you pay too much attention on some people or some situations that are not worthy of your attention and energy. You need to focus on yourself, what you need to create, and be aware of the conflict, whether it is with other people or is it a conflict within yourself. Sometimes we are in conflict with ourselves because our mind and our heart are not aligned. We could be stuck in some thinking patterns that are based on fear, lack of self-confidence, past experiences, and although we may feel we need to do something, or there is this soul calling that we wish to follow, we could get stuck in old scenarios of failing, of fear of being seen or acknowledged, fear of success even, because if we have big dreams, big goals, we might subconsciously think that we can't manage those, that we're not worthy of those, because never in our family someone did that, or you have a limiting belief about abundance or being in the public eye. This inner conflict is the most difficult one, because when you are in conflict with another person, you can see it, you can hear it, you are aware of it. But when you are in conflict with yourself, this is not always so visible. You are stressed and you don't know why. You keep sabotaging yourself and you don't realize it. Be vigilant with your attention. Where is your focus? Where is your energy going? paying deeper attention to different opinions, seeing a situation from different points of view could provide clarity. If, let's say, you wish to go somewhere, it's just a simple example, but you want to go somewhere and someone tells you this is the fastest route. Someone else tells you, no, that's dangerous, you should go this way. It's longer, but it's more safe. On the other hand, someone says, no, the timing is wrong, you need to delay because of the weather or whatever. You should take into consideration all of those opinions, but ultimately the choice is yours. You decide the risks you wish to take and the reward that you desire. If you focus only on the risks, you won't take that journey at all. If you focus only on the rewards, you might put yourself in danger. So both need to be taken into consideration and all opinions analyzed, and after that you deciding what to do. I took a different deck. I planned another deck to use. So this could be relevant. Why? Maybe there is there's a solution or a point of view that you haven't considered or could change your perspective about things. I'll take some cards from this one and then I'll use the other one that I intended to use. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Exactly. So this is the idea. It could also be the risk. And this is the safety. Putting them into balance. Finding the perfect action in order to get the most of it, most of the situation. And deciding from a stable place, not from fear, not from lack, but from stability, from safety. Deciding and taking action based on the risks and the rewards. Pondering them both. What else do we need to know? The Seven of Pentacles. Yes, this is the moment you ponder the implications. The Seven of Pentacles is when the crops start to provide nourishment, but it's not complete yet. It's not fully ripe. How do I say this? They're not ready to be harvested. They're still in development. But maybe with the fire here, there is danger. The crops are in danger. And you need to assess the situation and go, do I harvest now, even though they're not fully grown? Or I assess the danger is not that high and I can manage it. Or maybe I just lose part of the crop, but the rest of it will come to fruition. There is certainly a conflict here and the need for a decision. We have the Five of Wands, again, conflict. The Five of Wands is the card of conflict, and the Star. The Star is the Northern Star. Where do you wish to go? What do you wish to achieve? What do you desire? And you are in a situation when you might be facing a decision to let something go, to give up on something else in order to achieve what you desire. And there is this need to decide if what you are losing is more important than what you are gaining or not. Is your desire, your achievement, more important than what you might have to let go, release, surrender? And this could be a relationship you're in. This could be a community of people that no longer resonate with you, but are old friends, and you care deeply for them, but you need to move on. This could mean a job that pays the bills, that it's safe, but your soul is calling you towards your Northern Star, your purpose. Of course, the situation is different for each and every one of you, but ultimately the decision is yours. We all have free will, and you are in a moment of an opportunity, but also a challenge. Do we have some advice on what would be helpful? The Death card. Something needs to end, something needs to die, something needs to transform. Whether it is yourself, whether it is your fear, your way of thinking. The Death card is a card of transformation. This is not always easy. or simple. It requires strength, courage, faith. But it's the moment of shift where the old is gone and the new can come. The important thing is to consider what is good for you. Your higher self is guiding you towards your soul's calling. Do you listen or do you ignore? Creating a safe space for yourself is essential, but don't let it limit yourself. Getting out of your comfort zone is required. Taking a leap of faith, trusting yourself especially, and trusting the universe that will give you guidance. The Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is where you take your past disappointments, your past experience, and use the wisdom in order to reinvent yourself. These two seem alike, these two women. Going through a transformation, maybe some loss, but you are stepping into the Queen of Pentacles. This is a self-made queen. She takes care of herself. She surrounds herself with what she loves. She creates her own world. Although this is a point in time of shift and transformation, and it could seem hard on yourself, the Four of Cups is when you might lose the mask. She's wearing a mask. And with the cat here, cats are independent. So this is when you release and let go of the masks, of the illusions, and step into the real you. The one you always dreamed of becoming. You might have thought, and this is probably where the conflict is, you thought you were someone, and that someone was what society or family taught you to be, but it wasn't the real you. It was a mask, a performance done and put on to survive, to feel safe. Okay, you were trained to be a certain way, otherwise you wouldn't receive love. And now you realize that's not true, and you're sick of it. You want to be your true self, to do what you love to do, to find your independence, to find your strength. And this is the moment where you say, enough is enough. It's time to live for myself as well, not just for others. Time to put your dreams first with the star. And when we change, when we follow our hearts, when we are no longer who we used to be, people are in conflict with us because they don't recognize us anymore. They are used with this version of us that wasn't real. And when we lose the mask, they are certainly afraid because they no longer know you, but they never did they? You were never your true self. This is the moment when you become your true self and people start conflicts with yourself because they no longer recognize you. And that's okay. Those who truly love you wish for your happiness, whether it is with them or somewhere else. Love is not limitation. And if they condition their love, it's not love. Love is not conditional. You behave like this and I will love you. No. You deserve to be loved for who you are. Those who are not happy about who you are free to go. Brave soul, you deserve your dream. You deserve your strength. And you deserve to be your true self, unapologetically and with all your heart. This transition you're going through may feel hard, could hurt, but on the other side, there's the life you always dreamed of, the life you deserve, and the real you, the happy, fulfilled you. So keep going, don't stop. Take that leap of faith, take that chance that is being offered, and follow your star. Brave soul, I hope this helps, and thank you for being here, and see you next time. Bye.